I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Y'all want to know, is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 worth it? For your money and for your time? And I'm going to tell you right now, 100% yes. But with some caveat. I know I cheated. We're going to explain that in the video. Shout out to GameMill Entertainment for providing your boy with this Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 review code. I wanted to wait specifically at least 24 hours to give y'all my honest thoughts on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Not no recency bias. I wanted to let it sit for a day to tell y'all if this game is worth your time and money. So if y'all go enjoy this video and I waited a whole day, please make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe for all things fighting games and JRPGs and anime as well. We stacked on this channel and we on the road to 22K. Let's get it. You're probably looking at the single player content. Single player content is stacked this time, however, where now you have arcade, where you can play the general arcade. Every fighting game should have an arcade mode, baby. Number 2, you have boss rush, where you can fight pretty much bosses of the campaign. Then you also have mini games, and you have 2 mini games that I really love about this game. And it's called Pop the Slime Balloons. If you play Smash Bros, out of every offline single player content in Smash Bros history, Break the Targets is what I'm referencing here. And that is my favorite thing about Smash growing up with Break the Targets. It just helped you get better at hitting stuff, right? The second mini game is Whack-A-Bot. Now, hear me out. Whack-A-Bot is a mini game where you just have to hit these little idle enemies or they fly around the screen. I think Whack-A-Bot is good not only if you're like, I don't know how to do this, but it can also be used to help practice if you want to take this game even more past the casual level. Now, my favorite part of Nick All-Star Brawl is the freaking training mode. For once in history, I think this is possibly one of my favorite platform fighting games training mode. However, it's not perfect, and let me explain why. So, biggest thing that I love about this training mode when you first pop in, you have input history and registry on the screen. That is very good to learning out, labbing, and practicing various different normals or aerial attacks, or even learning how you did things for timing specific sake. What's even cool about Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 training mode is that you can have hitboxes and hurt boxes on constantly. You could also turn on map collision, and you can see the trajectory past every other platform fighting game that I believe, at least the main ones that we've had attempted, way better than most of the platform fighter genre in my opinion. The coolest thing about this game, I believe, even just from the pause menu, not having to go to external layers, is that you can look up everybody's freaking move sets. That's very big because it just makes it easier for you to want to figure things out, and they have a good visual description. A lot of games, I know Smash Bros does it, but in most cases you can't pause and see the move list. You have to go out and go to some special area of the game to see it. I appreciate this a lot for Nick All-Star Brawl, especially when you want to play a new character. If you're not a person that follows the social medias or Twitters, all the information is here in the game. But there's one thing I hate about it. I hate, for some reason, I don't know if it's possible or if it's just the hardest thing to do in a platform fighter, but please give me the ability to record player 2's ability. It makes labbing out situations way more. I don't know if that's a thing they can do in these platform fighters, but I know every other fighting game has it. I don't know why platform fighters never really have it. Multiverses didn't have it. Smash definitely didn't have it. So please, Nick All-Star Brawl, please add it to the game. But now I'm going to talk about the gameplay of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. For people that are going to ask, what does it play like? Do it play like Smash? Do it play like something completely different? I will 100% say this is the closest we will ever get to what people want. If you really want something outside of Smash Bros. To succeed, this is the game you need to be playing. This game is an amalgamation of Smash Ultimate, but hear me out, Guilty Gear's Roman Council. Yes, there's a slime mechanic in the game that each character has up to 3 slime bars that they can use it to fight in different scenarios in the game. Most cases, you can use slime and cancel into the same hit twice to get double damage. In a lot of scenarios, you can use the slime ability to make your special moves even better. Character got a horrible recovery, use some slime, you make it even better and neutral out for everybody all across the board. The coolest thing about the game is you can cancel out knockback if you have 2 bars of slime meter. So meaning if you want to risk it for the biscuit and use up all your slime gauge, you can to stop yourself from dying. I think that is some of the most unique mechanics ever added into a platform fighter. And I'll be honest with you, I would not be upset if Smash Bros copied this concept in the future for its game. If you have a full gauge of slime meter, you can then pull off a special attack that sends you in a cinematic cutscene that you could just kill opponents with off rip. It's not as free or easy to hit. Some characters have a little visible line where you can do it. You can also block them because they're not armored. That'll be just pretty cheap. But you can catch people with it. Also, people said it couldn't be done, but the fact that they put supers into gameplay is outstanding to me. And Nick All-Star Brawl is breaking down all of the whole stigma and everything people just be spitting for no reason about platform fighters. And now, let's talk about the netcode. Yes, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 does have crossplay, and it has rollback netcode. I just got done playing people from all different platforms, and to be honest with you, the game has been cooking. If you're playing on PC though, or it might be like this across the board on even other consoles, if you want to play crossplay, make sure you turn it on every time you load up the game. Just go to the option menu, go down to online, and then make sure you put it on crossplay. One thing I hate about online play, this is my biggest complaint, is that when you go to online and you go to quick play, you can't play a setting without items. I don't think that's a thing right now in Nick All-Star Brawl 2. When you go to 1v1 or 2v2, there is items there. That kind of irritates me because you don't want to have to always sweat to play the 1v1 mode. If they just added another mode for 1v1 with items off, I'll be perfectly fine for that. That is probably my biggest gripe from the game, why I can't give it a 10 out of 10, because I'm a person that will hop on quick play just to get some warm-up games in. But items are fun and I love items, don't get me wrong. I don't want to hit nobody like, oh, he a tryhard. No. I play with items with my friends all the time. I don't hate them, right? But I also love the competitive way we've been playing platform fighters forever with the items off. So not having that ability leaves a very sour taste, and I don't want to feel like I have to play ranked just to get normal games 24/7. That is the worst thing about the game. So for people that's asking, yes, the game is worth the $50. You have all the content and then some for other fighting games. And this arguably has one of the best online netcodes I've played this year besides Street Fighter 6. This indie development studio has literally turned up this game 100% from the first time. One thing I have a big gripe about the gameplay, and the other thing I don't really like about the gameplay, is that they took away like the air dashing, you know, and it completely changed the dynamic of the game. That was one unique mechanical thing about Nick All-Star Brawl 1 that was cooler than 2. For 2 was more of a standardized game with the Roman Council, aka the slime meter in the game. Regardless, the game feels very responsive, pretty cool, and pretty neat. I know it doesn't have the best graphics in the world, and I know it doesn't have the AAA budget like a Smash Bros, a Street Fighter, or even a Tekken 8. But I will say Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is definitely in the top 2 best fighting games of 2023. That being said, I highly recommend you buying this game for at least $50. You don't need the other costumes if you don't, because you get like 2 to 3 base ones already, I believe, or they're unlockable. So if y'all are enjoying the video, make sure y'all subscribe, hit the like button, and please play Nick All-Star Brawl 2. Subscribe for all things fighting games, anime, and JRPGs. We lit over here. And remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out.
Let's see who's stronger.